I've never really had the title of manager or leader or team lead, so I'm not sure my leadership experience applies. Hi. If you've ever had that leadership question come up where someone asked you to tell them about a time when you took charge or took lead, even when you were in a lead on a project, then you may have experienced a little anxiety because perhaps you've never had that title of team lead or manager or anything like that. If you have had that situation happen, then this video is for you. I want to show you how to very authentically and confidently talk about your leadership experience and your leadership skills, even if you've never held the title of team lead or leader. My name is Adeniki McKende, and I help you develop strategies that help you develop clarity around what your strengths are, help you build your confidence, and help you go after that joy-filled calling. So again, today we're going to talk about how to talk about your leadership experience when you've never held the title of leader. Now, I wanted to set your mind at ease. There are a ton of ways to share your leadership, and a few of those might include just volunteering to do something first or standing up to do something first, doing things outside of what's required of you. So again, doing things outside of the job description and volunteering to do things that maybe you've never done before, improving or innovating on a process that's been done for years. Maybe it's outdated and you took the lead and really finding a process that would make it work better. Advocating for someone or something, even when that thing is unpopular, is another way to show your leadership. And then finally, influencing or persuading others to get on board with a new process can also be a way to show leadership. Again, that's just a handful of suggestions, but there are tons of different ways to show your leadership. So now let's get to the specific example where you can show how you've taken charge of a project even when you weren't initially the lead.
Yes, a specific example that comes to mind where I had to step up and lead occurred during my time in the accounting department with a Fortune 100 tech company. One of the issues that the department could not seem to get a handle on was getting the appropriate signatures from the senior managers in time to close the books. When I came into the department, our process was to send an email to the manager or drop the invoices at their desk and then wait for them to return it. It was the manager's responsibility to get the bills signed and get it back to us. And we could not process these bills over a certain amount without that signature. And so even though it was their responsibility to get it back to us, it really looked bad to consistently have certain bills show up as unpaid. So I took the lead on coming up with a process to get those signatures before the due date. And what I did was I went through all the invoices and noted which managers were having the most problems with getting those into us. And I went ahead and scheduled one-on-ones with those managers, basically letting them know that I had invoices and I wanted to just come and make it easy for them by bringing those invoices to them to sign off at one time. When we set up the one-on-one and I came in, I had the opportunity to really kind of get to know that manager a little bit, understand their schedule, and realize that they really just had really heavy schedules. They were traveling a lot, and a lot of times their travel schedules, overlapped with our deadlines, and so they were missing getting these invoices approved. So they really did want to do it, but again, it was just it was a lot of conflicts in terms of their heavy schedules to get things done. So what I did was, after speaking with each one of them, I made the suggestion that we set up a monthly recurring meeting where I could simply bring all the bills that were due at that one time. We could sit there, take, a however long, 30 minutes or so, and they could review the bills and then sign off on them, give them right back to me, and then we were all set for the month. They absolutely loved this idea. As a matter of fact, you could see, just relief on their faces, and they were super happy that they didn't have to continuously try and remember to sign these invoices and get back to us. And so this process really worked so well that we went from having at least half a dozen very high ticket invoices that were unpaid, at least 6 of those every single month, to 0. I mean, we literally just eliminated the problem because I was willing to be flexible, take the lead, and go and make it work with the managers who were having the most problems getting those into us. And as a result of me setting this process in place, we actually made it a part of our standard operating procedures. And so that really just allowed me, this was just one of the many ways I was able to take the lead in our department and add value by improving a process.
Hi, I hope you found that answer really helpful in creating your own. Don't forget, use this framework to create your answers going forward, and you will be sure to not only increase your own confidence, but you'll start wowing those interviewers and those hiring teams. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see the next time I drop an interview questions answered video. All right, you take care, and I'll see you soon.